What is happening in the Phoenix Scottsdale housing market heading into the fourth quarter? I will fill you in, and we're starting right now. Welcome back. I am Michelle Miller with Michelle Miller Realty and Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Arizona Properties, and I am finally back. Had a little bout of COVID, got over that, so it's all good. Moving forward. All right, so I just want to fill you in a little bit. We've actually started the fourth quarter, or a little bit into October when this is being released, and just kind of wanted to tell you where we're at as we closed out September. So don't mind my glasses because I can't read my notes without them. So, all right. Resales, new resales are up 95, I'm just going to say the percentages, up 8% over September of 2020, while new home sales are down 7% over the same time period. So, which is surprising because our builders are so busy that you would think that the numbers would be actually flip-flop, but the reason builders just can't even keep up. They can't get the supplies. The labor is like, everybody you call, even like us that have great relationships with a lot of contractors and stuff, they're not even returning our phone calls. So this is just plaguing the area for people remodeling as well as trying to build new. All right, so let's talk about housing prices. So the resale median, that's the middle, for resales is $415,000 now in Maricopa County, and that's up 26% since September of 2020. So that's huge. The new home median though is only at $412,686, so it's less, and they're up only 11%. So what is the reason why new homes are not accelerating at the same percentage as resales? And it's because builders are locking in you lock in the prices at the contract, and then they're not being able to take advantage of the acceleration of the market over the 10-month time period that it's generally taken to build a house. Now, if you are building new construction, and I did a whole nother video on building new construction, some builders are now starting to build in some acceleration or escalation clauses in there, is because supplies are costing them more money and labor is costing them more money and things like that. So some of them are building that in. So make sure you take a look for that and check out my other video. I'll put a link in the description below for that. All right. This was kind of astounding. The number of homes purchased to use as rental properties is up 77% over last year. Our rental market is exploding here. And so now these investors are coming in, and here's kind of an interesting thing that they're doing. These new homes, they're buying up new construction because A, lack of inventory, and secondly, another statistic that we're seeing is that, the new homes aren't, the builders aren't able to take advantage of the price increase, so investors are. So they're buying it, locking it in, and then they will buy and turn around and sell those like a year or so later and have a lot of appreciation. So that's kind of an interesting trend that's been happening. Okay, so investor purchases are up 77%, while at the same time, owner-occupied, either as a first or second home, are down over 4% over the same time. So we are seeing, in the last 12 months, a huge shift, because most of the things that people were buying last year, they were to live in, not investors. So it's kind of an interesting thing that's happening. Our new listings are building at a much slower pace than they were thinking. iBuyers, so that's like Open Door, OfferPad, things like that. They are building up a supply, and so some of those might be coming to market, but still they're anticipating that our supply is just not going to be as heavy as they're hoping for. Which is great if you're a seller. So they're predicting we're still staying in this seller's market, rolling into the last year and probably at the beginning of the next year. And please note that also OfferPad and iBuyers and all that, they only buy homes at a certain price part. They are not in the luxury market. They are generally targeting homes in the, I don't even know if they go up to 500,000, usually like 2, 3, 400,000, somewhere in that vicinity. So, and I'm going to do a whole nother video on buying from an iBuyer. There are things that you should be paying attention to, just stuff that I have seen on my end that you should just be aware of as a seller if you're going to sell to one of those companies, and then also if you're going to be a buyer. What's happening, I guess, is we're going to be in a seller's market. Supply, which normally increases and we normally peak around mid to late November. It'll be interesting to see where our numbers fall this year, but based on the prediction of the Cromford report, that's where I get all my information. I am a subscriber. It's a fabulous tool for agents and people in the real estate industry. But looks like the sellers are going to be taking advantage of, they're going to get the greatest advantage in this fourth quarter. But there are still homes out there for buyers, and so if you have any additional questions, or if you are thinking about selling your home in this fourth quarter, please reach out. I'd love an opportunity to talk to you, show you what I can do to maximize your profits with my staging experience and redesign, and I'd like to talk to you. So my number and contact information is below. And let's connect on social media as well. Oh, and while you're down there, press the subscribe button. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.